Hey guys, and welcome to 3DF Zephr. Well, the first thing you want to do when you come in here is workflow, new project. And this is also a free version of 3DF Zephr. You're allowed 50 photos, we have 48. So let's just go in here. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. Go to my TIFFs because I don't really want the huge raw files. And what we'll do is we'll hit next, and this is going to align. Now you can use different presets for this, so a surface scan works perfectly, so we're going to go with that. 48, so it shows that, and this will generate our point cloud, which will kind of give you a rough estimate of what we're going to be doing. Seeing. In our final render. I'm also going to keep this kind of basic. So for this and our dense cloud, I'm only going to use general, the lowest setting. It'll be faster, but I already know this is going to work. And in the end, when we do our render, which is going to create our full mesh, we're going to set it to high details or ultra. I prefer ultra, but it's up to you. Ultra will take longer though, so if you have a slower computer, maybe high details will work for you. And 48 of our photos have been oriented, which is just perfect. And you see we kind of get a little point cloud here. Now we want to go workflow advanced, and we're going to do our dense point cloud, which is going to show even more, and leave it on default. And let's do this. Now this part might take a few, so if it just hangs there at 1 second, don't really fret about it. That's actually normal. I don't know why it keeps showing 1 second, but you might have to wait several minutes. Based on your computer specs, now I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, so this is going to be pretty fast, but like I said, it depends on your computer specs. And there we go. And look at that. How pretty, huh? And finally, Workflow Advanced Mesh Extraction. Now you can do high details, but like I said, I'm going to do ultra, which is this is high setting, but high details will also work for you. This will actually decide how much polygons, triangles, etc. are in your mesh, which will make it look better. And like I said, ultra, and I'll see you when it's done. Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, our mesh is completed, and let's take a look at it. Now, if you want to zoom in, you can use your middle mouse button. You can also use your left mouse button to pan. And that looks like a very nice brick. And if you hold your middle mouse button, you can go up and down. So let's finish this up. So tools, selection, and I'm going to choose manual, and you have several options. My favorite, however, is the poly, and I'll show you why. You also have a box, elliptic, a lasso, and a rectangle. But my favorite, like I said, is the poly, and I'll show you why. So you can just select what you don't want. And now we can delete this. If you have a very simple mesh, you can also just select your mesh. But since this is a little complicated, I mean, this is a giant cement block. Doing that would be kind of hard. Just be careful not to select your mesh, and that looks good. And if you want to, you can also hit Control. What this does, we can actually select more to add to this. And let's pan around. And how I did that, if you left click, you can pan around again. And let's just take care of this little sniplet. I missed just a little, but we can clean that up. I'm just going to make sure I didn't select my mesh there. I think I'm good. Oh, I did select my mesh. Yeah, you can mess up. Control Z. And I'm just going to pan around again. Zoom in a little. Okay. And let's just move it left, up or down, left or right. And we can just select what we don't want in our mesh, which is this little bit here. I don't want. And I did take out a chunk, sorry about that, it happens. I guess I could have just shifted it, but you can also hit shift if you want to remove a selection, and let's just see how our mesh is doing. We've got this little bit right here, but we can just go around that. It isn't too bad. Awkward. Just delete that off. And let's just get really, really close and we take off just a little bit right here. This one's going to be a little tricky, but there we go. And we have this little piece here we don't want to, so there you go. So sometimes you will have these little fragments. And let's just check the back side, and the back side looks good to me. Minus that little part here on this, which is can sometimes happen. I'm just one. And let's get that off, and that should be a perfect mesh. Let's look her in, left click. Looks good. Looking good. Good. Okay. And that's pretty much it for the... Oh, I missed another spot, I think. Yep. Like I said, sometimes it will hide on him. I swore I removed that, though. But, oh well. It's just a little piece. Just delete that off. And... see, you can delete all this off in Blender as well, but me, I like doing this in Zephr, because it's going to make it a lot easier. Alright, so we're done finally. So let's file, export. No, you don't do that. What you actually do is go to advanced again, generate, and export enhanced mesh. And you can choose your format, this, OBJ, apply. Unfortunately, I believe they took out the export textures in this version. I don't know why. And then you just hit save, and then you can put it in a folder. Now, I've already done this, so I'm not going to do it again because I already have my mesh. And, well, that's it. And I'll see you in Blender.